Hello and welcome to the 2-minute series. The topic for today is decomposition. Now, having understood productivity, the next thing that is important is decomposition, because wherever productivity is taking place, biomass is what has been created for sustainability purposes. It is important that this productivity also be decomposed. So this is something that is a cycle that is continuously going on in all ecosystems. So this is an important concept. Now some key words are what have been mentioned in the NCERT, and that is something that you should know about. Now the first here is detritus. Now detritus is largely the dead plants as well as the animal remains that are there in the soil is what is known as detritus. So this is something that you should know. Also there is something that is the above ground detritus that consists of the droppings in the soils that are taking place. For example, animals, the remains of animals, the fecal matter of animals, the droppings of plants is what is the above ground detritus, and this is what is known as the litter fall. So this is another word that you should know under the idea of detritus. Also, there is some detritus that occurs below the ground. This is largely the roots of plants that are being decomposed below the ground. So this is another type of detritus that does exist, and this is what is known as the root detritus. So these are two terms under detritus that you should know about. Next, you should know about the process of decomposition. This is largely divided into three phases. The first phase is that of fragmentation, that is the breakdown of this detritus or litter into smaller pieces, and this is what is done by the detritus feeders or organisms who are feeding on detritus, which are known as the detrivores. They are pulverizing these larger particles. So this is the process of fragmentation. Next is the process of leaching. This is largely the dissolution of soluble components of the broken down detritus. So this is what is leaching. Once the soluble components, for example sugars and several nutrients, are what are removed, then that is what is the process of leaching. This product after leaching is what is subjected to catabolism, which is the extracellular enzymes which are released by the bacteria and fungi, and this is what causes catabolism. So again, you should know that in these stages, what organism is acting at what point of time. Here it is largely detrivores, then there is water, and at the catabolism stage it is the fungi as well as the bacteria. So this is what you should know. Next is the process of humidification as well as mineralization. Now when this detritus is what is converted into a dark amorphous matter, that is what is known as humus. Humus is largely a store of several nutrients also, because it is difficult to further decompose humus. So that is one characteristic of humus, and this process is what is called humidification. Also, the breakdown of detritus into minerals itself is what is mineralization. Another important concept that you should know about is the nutrient immobilization. Now what happens is that sometimes that these nutrients are what get locked in the microorganisms who are involved in breakdown of this detritus, and that process of locking of these nutrients in microbes is what is known as nutrient immobilization. So that is about decomposition, and that's about the entire process, and that's about our discussion today. I thank you all for watching the video.